What's going on? Welcome to Shrek Gaming, and today we're going to talk about 5 gameplay mechanics that NRS just needs to completely leave out of Mortal Kombat 12. And please help the channel grow, like, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you guys think. Now let's get after it. So these gameplay mechanics are pertaining more towards the NRS era of Mortal Kombat rather than the 3D era of Mortal Kombat or the arcade era, just because those kind of gameplay mechanics don't really pertain towards the modern Mortal Kombat gameplay. Of course, I'd like to talk about how maybe Rage from Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe just shouldn't be put in this game, but this is going to pertain towards things that we do now. So jumping right into it, number 5, overpowered jump kicks. Jump kicks have been a staple as a powerful option in almost all fighting games. So much so that someone even made a game called Dive Kick that consists entirely of just jump kicks. But the jump kick was never without risk. Mortal Kombat is special in regards to jump kicks being a way to get a combo off of a very powerful jump kick. But it's always been a risky option because you leave yourself vulnerable. In Mortal Kombat 9 and Mortal Kombat X, a jump kick was easily anti-aired with either an uppercut, a special move, or more notably, a jab. A jab was a good way to anti-air a jump kick because it punished your opponent with a full combo. Mortal Kombat 11 jump kicks, however, were a completely different beast because now they were extremely hard to punish, and because of that, you would oftentimes find people spamming jump ins and optimizing corner combos with jump kicks. Now, they weren't impossible to punish. If you reacted quick enough, you could punish jump kicks for a combo conversion. But with Mortal Kombat 11, they were just a little too powerful and very hard to react to, which is why I hope in Mortal Kombat 12, jump kicks are easier to anti-air and have a way for combo conversions from anti-airs. Number 4, meter burn on block. Mortal Kombat X gameplay revolved around 50-50s. Some would even say so much so that it was a problem. Now, 50-50s in fighting games have their place, especially in Mortal Kombat because of its heavy mix-ups, but not to the point where you were punished for blocking a meter burn or punished for reading your opponent correctly. When using meter on block, it should be a way to either extend a combo, give you space, or making you plus on block. Reason being is that when your opponent has good defense and you don't want to be punished, you could use meter to extend your block string or give yourself the option to go on the defense. With meter burn on block, you're using utility to set yourself up but doesn't give you the advantage. A notable example is Mortal Kombat 11 Scorpion's Helport cancel. With this, you had to guess correctly 3 consecutive times, which makes it very hard to, if not near impossible to defend. So with Scorpion's Helport combo cancel, if you defended Scorpion's B&B combo and read his Helport, you also had to guess if he was going to cancel it, and then you had to guess if he was going to combo from there or throw, in which you also had to guess which direction he is throwing because this is typically a mid-stage combo. So in Mortal Kombat 12, I hope we can get a balanced meter burn system that does not punish the defender for reading their opponent. Number 3, variations and also custom variations. Variations were introduced in Mortal Kombat X as a way to diversify the character's playstyle and allow the players more expression with their favorite characters. At first, it was positively received because now players had different options of ways to play their favorite characters, such as Mournful Katana variant or Ethereal Melina. But over time, players started to find that in each character there was just 1 or maybe 2 variations that were actually viable. Mortal Kombat 11 took it a step further with their custom variations. At launch, Mortal Kombat 11 had 3 variations for each character, but with the option of creating or changing the special moves each character had. But it wasn't until November of 2020 that you could actually use these custom variations in ranked or offline competitions if you played in them. Now, in fighting games, I believe that restrictions breed creativity. When you are confined to a specific moveset, space, or time limit, you kind of have to find ways to manipulate the system to get the best outcome. Now, I always thought that with the standard skill set and mechanics, a player is more open to be more creative within the confines of their character, and it actually created more expression for that player rather than just completely changing their special. So instead of variations, I feel that NRS should just have more character options and a bigger roster for player expression and creativity, and just get rid of variations altogether. And number 2, Fatal Blows. Fatal Blows was introduced in Mortal Kombat 11 as a replacement for X-Rays. They gave you the ability to do 30% or more damage to your opponent, along with a extremely long and very violent cinematic. However, you could only use it if you were below 30% health, and this was not a good mechanic for numerous reasons. So let's go over them. It had too much pushback and cannot be punished unless you jumped over it, so it was safe to use. It was completely free and did not use any meter, so you did not have to utilize any resources or risk anything by using it. If you did use it and you missed, it would reset after a few seconds and did not punish you for missing. The most notable is it was a free comeback mechanic, so if you were losing, it gave you a free way to get yourself back in the game. To be honest, I thought the X-Rays were actually a really good thing and they didn't need to be replaced. It was a great mechanic because if you missed, you were punished for it, not just because you were negative on block. Also, all your meter was gone, and because it could only be used with a full bar of meter, it was actually very rare for people to use them. So resource management was a big deal if you intended to use it. And also, the cinematics were much shorter, and it didn't really feel like a full-blown fatality. So if NRS is going to have supers in the next Mortal Kombat, I wish they would just bring back X-Rays or something like it, and completely get rid of Fatal Blows altogether, and just please do not even think about making some sort of comeback mechanic. And last, and I think this goes without saying, breakaways. This mechanic just needs to be burned and covered with salt, because this was honestly the worst mechanic ever implemented into a Mortal Kombat game. I'm usually a very positive person, but this mechanic is just terrible and something I feel very strongly against. So Breakaway was introduced in Mortal Kombat 11 as a replacement for Combo Breaker. Basically, if you were juggling your opponent mid-combo, they could break away from the combo and fall to the ground. Why this was so bad was because when your opponent broke away from being comboed on, your combo would keep going and give your opponent the ability to quickly get up and punish you. Although it did use all the defensive meter, it punished the better player or the player who had the advantage. So in Mortal Kombat 11, the characters had very long combo durations, so it was very easy for a breakaway to be used to that player's advantage. NRS attempted to fix this by giving players a crushing blow if they read a breakaway correctly. So if someone did a breakaway mid-combo and you did a specific kind of move, you could actually get a crushing blow against their breakaway. However, it didn't really fix the problem. If anything, it kind of actually made it worse by turning breakaways into 50-50s and still left the advantage player vulnerable. So Combo Breaker has been a staple in Mortal Kombat since the 3D era. It was a great mechanic because it was a reset at the expense of all of your meter, and it did not punish the better player and still left the player who used the Combo Breaker at a disadvantage because they had to use all of their meter to get out of the combo. See, with Combo Breaker, you were using resources to give yourself another chance, but at the risk that you might lose. So please, bury Breakaway so not even the Jumanji kids can find it. And if you are going to bring back a defensive mechanic, just bring back Combo Breaker. So I want to hear what you guys think. I know Fatal Blows and Breakaway just goes without saying. I don't think anyone really liked it. I hated it, to be honest. But as far as the first three goes, please let me know what you guys think. Did you like the jump ins? Did you feel like they were easily punishable or anti-airs were pretty easy with them? I would like to know, so please comment down below, tell me what you guys think. Until next time, shred out.